Welcome back to part 2 of the update video, let's call it. Guess we are. We've already started, we've done part 1. I'm getting the pans on the go here, which are going to be boiling hot water. And then once they're boiling, I'm going to turn them off so I can put the tins of malt in them so they can soften up. And then it makes it easier to pour them into the fermentation bucket. And then I'm going to boil the kettle and rinse them out. Just got me dry hops, floury hops here, ready to go in the bag if they fit in. Alright, so give me this. I think I picked the wrong one up, so that's that. I've got my thermometer, and I've down here, I've got a, I'm going to actually show it you. Alright, it's a storage tray, but it's not very deep, and it's quite long, so I can get everything in there, sanitising, and well, I can get everything sanitising. It's big enough to get everything in, that's what I'm saying. I filled the fermentation bucket halfway, 2 gallon in it, so using star sand, so that's what's that, half an ounce of star sand to 2.5 gallons of water. Following me so far? No, probably not. Right, this is the kit. It's the Muntons Premium Gold, and it's the Old Conker Wood kit. Right, so basically what you get in it, dead simple, is you get the little booklet which tells you about all the stuff that they do. Alright, which is handy. You get one every time you do it. I've got a bloody drawer full, I will do. 1 can, 2 cans, they're your malt extract. Alright, they're what's going to make your beer. And they also give you a packet of yeast, which when I got the kit, I put it in the fridge. You want to keep it in the fridge, alright? This is just what's this? XOPB, premium yeast. Alright, so I'm going to leave that out, just let that warm up a little bit, so it doesn't get shocked when I put it in the warmish beer. And that's it, guys. These are the 2 tins. Start again. These are the 2 tins that you're going to be warming up. Bit of crowded house, can't beat it. Yeah, that's it. We're going to have music on. Brew my beer with music playing. And that's it. I need another camera. So that's it. Like I say, we've got them heating up, boiling water in the cans for the malt extract to soften up. Dead simple, right? You know, you've got to do it. If you like beer, you don't want to pay extortionate prices, then brew it yourself. And I tell you what, it's not a bad beer at all. In fact, it's better than what you can buy in the shops. Cheers. So, I'm going to sanitise up and then cut to where I'm actually pouring the malt into the bucket. Right, it's time to put the malt into the fermentation bucket. It's a nice view of it. I've never got that sort of view. A nice overhead view of what goes in the bucket, guys. It's really dark. Really dark malt. This is going to be the darkest beer I've brewed up. Come on now. So like I said, this kit is a premium kit, and it comes with two cans of malt extract, and that means you don't need any sugar. You can put sugar in to get the alcohol up a little bit, but let's just brew this one without adding any more sugar. This is where I burn myself. So that's what I've done. I've poured the water into here, see, and cleaned it out. And then if you run it over your lid, you get the malt off the lid. Ah, voila. Don't want to leave any in the tin. Right. Well, I've left a bit down there, that's a bit naughty of me. Anyway. Right, we've got as water up to temperature. And basically your yeast wants to be pitched no higher than 25 degrees Celsius, alright? Any higher and you risk of killing your yeast. So, to play it safe, we're going to do it about 21 degrees. So what you've got to do is you've got to try and match the right amount of hot water to cold water to get you to that temperature. So we're just going to add a bit, probably half of this water, a bit over half. I'm going to stir this now, to stir all the malt that's settled to the bottom. So let that go in there. I'm going to get my big pan here, which has been sanitised. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it from a height and get as much sort of oxygen into the wort, and that will help the yeast do its job. It's already looking like a big pint of beer. I'm just going to give a quick test with the thermometer just to check what temperature we're coming out at. So if it's too warm now, you can add a bit more cold water to it, more cold water. If it's getting where it's sort of looking to be a bit cool, you can add hot water. So that when you're at your 5 gallon mark, you're sitting right to pitch your yeast. We're sitting at about 27 degrees. So we still want to add some more cold water to that. We need to top it up anyway, but if we add cold water, just spin this round so I can see where I am at. So we're nearly at the 23 litre. Bang, that's it. We're there. Exactly 23 litre. I don't know if you can't see that really, but we're just reaching 20 degrees. Just 20.5, 20.6. So we're about right to pitch as yeast. Now some people like to stir the wort and then add the yeast. Some people like to just have it sat on top of the foam. Some people like to tamp it down. Some people like to stir it in. I've always stirred it in and it's never affected my beer. I've always had it ferment out. I've always had it producing a good beer. So just sprinkle the yeast on top of the foam. Get every last bit of yeast out of there. Like that. And then I like to give it a stir and mess it about a bit. Just tamp it down so it's not sat on the foam. Bit of a play with it. So that's well mixed. So what I'm going to do is just going to put the lid on and get the hops ready. So these are hops. These are golden hops. And I've got them in this bag. I'm going to tie it up and pop these now in the brew. that's it. Put the airlock on. And we'll see how that turns out. Put the airlock in. I'm going to fill the airlock up now. I'm going to use sanitizer. That's the airlock on. Right, let's get back into the brew room. Would you believe it? I sit here in part one telling you that I haven't done many before. I'm going to do a few more before I start putting them out there, so I'm a bit more professional at it. I brew up another beer after that and I break my hydrometer. I cannot believe it. So, anyway, this is the Muntons Premium Gold Old Conker Wood Dark Ale that we've just brewed up. Thank God I haven't dropped it, bringing it up into the fermentation room. And as you've seen, we've added a hop addition here, dry hopped in a bag. So hopefully it doesn't infect the beer. It's the first time I've done it. The woman in the shop said it'll be fine, you know, do it like that. So if it ruins the beer, we've tried it. Alright, it's a bit of an experiment. I know Craig from Craig Tube did it in dry hopped in a carboy, and then he couldn't get his bag out because it had swelled up. But with this, I can just take the lid off and fetch it out. So if it infects it and it goes bad, at least we've tried it and know not to do it again. But if it works, then hopefully we'll have some good tasting beer. So I'm here to stay. We're going to get this channel up and running. I'm going to do some improvements on it. I'm going to add some pictures to it. I'm going to make some playlists and upload some more videos, hopefully tonight. And that is it. We're going to get it growing. Alright? So if you want a good laugh, if you want to watch someone who doesn't take life too seriously, and you want to come to a site where we just talk about all things brewing related and other stuff, then subscribe, guys. Join the family that is just me and 11 others at the minute, but then 11 will be true fans from the very beginning. You will know you were there from the beginning when I was breaking things from the very beginning. You were there. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. So this is going to be the part 2, finishing now. And that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've got any questions and comments, leave them below. And that's it. See you next time. Cheers and keep safe. See you later. Ah, well, that's not good. I've just smashed the hydrometer. So we're not doing a hydrometer test.